Alright you guys, what's happening? Welcome back to the final matchday reaction of the 2018-2019 season. Hibs 1, Aberdeen 2 from Easter Road. I feel like I've done this review already this season. We've gone to Easter Road, we've not played great, but we've came away with a win. I'll take it. Overall, I thought Hibs were the better side yesterday. We played well in really short spurts, which was kind of strange. We'll get to that in a bit. But ultimately, we needed the win to try and keep our European hopes alive, certainly to clinch it on Sunday. We won, but so did Kilmarnock. You can't trust Rangers to do fucking anything, so we've got to wait for the cup final, so that's a wee bit disappointing. Apologies for my voice today, it's sounding a wee bit ropey. I was at the game yesterday and then I had to go straight to a wedding at South Queensferry, so yeah, it's been a long Sunday. This is Monday afternoon, I'm recording this, so I thought, seeing as it's the final day of the season, I thought we would do it anyway. So, yeah, like I said about Aberdeen playing in spurts yesterday, I thought for about 5 minutes to start the game and for the last few minutes of the first half, we were really, really good. In between, though, it was all Hibs. So, we started brightly, created a couple of half chances, nothing really clear cut. They started to really get on top of the game. They, again, created some decent chances, but only really half chances. There was a couple charged down in the box, stuff like that. Then they get the opening goal from a really, really nice piece of play by Fraser Murray. Now, I thought Fraser Murray was excellent for Hibs yesterday. He really, really stood out, and a good young player coming through in Scottish football. He's picked up the ball about 30 yards from goal. He's spotted Mark McNulty's run, and he's chipped the ball through for him. McNulty's beat the offside trap, tried to slam it past Czerny. It's came off Czerny, it rolled into the net for 1-0. And to be honest, at the time, Hibs deserved their lead. We can't really complain. The rest of the first half, they were edging the rest of the first half without really looking like adding to it. And then we hit them with a sucker punch. So Connor McLennan down the left. Nice driven low ball to the back post. Cosgrove takes a kind of heavy first touch back across the goal. But on his left foot hits it. Goalkeeper again gets a touch, much like their goal. But can he keep it out? So 1-1 at half time. And like I say, I thought we finished the first half really, really well. But just couldn't... Obviously, ran out of time, and as weird as it was, despite the fact we were really, really lucky to be level, half-time really didn't come at a good time for us. Second half, much the same. They are creating decent half chances without creating anything clear-cut. Fraser Murray had a shot for about 25 yards that went just wide. And then a really, really nice move for us on the counter-attack gets us the winning goal. So it's gone down the left, and it's pretty much been one touch all the way across. If I remember rightly, it was McLennan to Cosgrove to May to Wilson. Wilson's at the back post with the goal at his mercy, smashes it home for 2-1. And to be honest, for there, I actually thought we played no bad. Like I say, we didn't deserve to be 2-1 up. There's no denying it, but from then on, I actually thought we played pretty well and we were quite comfortable. They had a couple of chances here or there. There was one, I can't remember who got the header. I think it might have been McNulty again, where the ball was just a wee bit high and he had a free header about 6 yards out. But because it was a wee bit high, he couldn't get a powerful header on it and he's headed it down the middle straight at Czerny. The news comes through that Kilmarnock have got the penalty and they've scored it with a few minutes to go, which kind of took a wee bit of the air out of the crowd, to be honest. After that, we get the penalty in injury time. Mackay Stevens cutting for the left. He skinned David Gray. David Gray's got too close and brought him down. It's a shy penalty for Sam Cosgrove. It's right down the middle. Goalkeeper saves with his legs. They scramble away the rebound, and that's that. So 2-1 Aberdeen. Happy to get the win. No very happy that we've got to wait to Saturday to find out our destiny. So I know there's a few Aberdeen fans out there who are thinking that if we didn't qualify for Europe, then it's no a big deal. I'll be honest, I think Aberdeen as a club have built a tradition of European football. Obviously, most people will point to the 80s for that, but I think European football is part of Aberdeen's makeup, and I'll never be in a situation where I didn't want us to qualify for Europe. So, not that I can actively sit and cheer on Celtic in the cup final, but I'll be honest, I hope they win it, because I don't care enough about Celtic no winning the treble, especially when it comes to Aberdeen. So I would much rather that we qualified for Europe than fucking Craig Levein won the cup. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. So on top of yesterday's game, just a few things that stood out to me. Like I said about Fraser Murray, I thought he was tremendous for Hibs. Really, really good young player. I thought he was excellent. and I think Hibs have got a right good player there. Hopefully he keeps developing like he seems to be at the moment, because I'll be honest, I didn't know much about him before yesterday's game, but I came away really impressed. For our side, there was some mixed performances. I thought James Wilson was really good yesterday, and that's two really, really good games to finish off his Aberdeen tenure. I don't know what's going to happen with Wilson next season. I don't expect to see him back, but I think he's had his moments this season. They've been too few and far between, though, let's be honest. In terms of the negatives for us, I thought Dominic Ball was absolutely dreadful. Just one of the days where nothing worked. He kept giving the ball away in the middle of the park. And then I remember there was a point where the ball broke 50-50, and it looked like Ball was going to get there first, and he hasn't, and he's just scythed the boy and been booked. It just really wasn't a Dom Ball's day yesterday. Cosgrove, other than scoring the goal, really had a game where he didn't have an impact, and it's been a wee bit concerning the way Cosgrove's played since his purple patch in the middle of the season. Other than that, though, I thought we defended reasonably well. Shinnie had a really strange game for his last game with us. I didn't think, it's weird because Shinnie has these games where he's either everywhere and he's a massive influence, or he has these games where it's not really working for him and because of it you notice it. Shinnie had one of his quietest games possible for Aberdeen yesterday in signing off, which was really, really surprising. But I wish him all the best doing at Derby. I don't know what to expect really with Derby. Obviously they're in the playoff final, so we still didn't ken if Shinnie's going to be a Premiership or a Championship player down there. I don't know what I'd prefer for him, to be honest, because if they do get to the Premier League, he might find game time hard to come by. In the Championship, though, I think Shinnie would be a fantastic player. But whatever happens, I wish him all the best. And considering our signing policy, if we ever see him back at Aberdeen, that would be tremendous. But we'll get to summer signing policy in a future video, because there's been guys who've been linked to it which haven't been particularly exciting. But yeah, overall, I'll probably at some point over the next couple of weeks, A, do a review of the season, and B, do a wee sort of preview for what we need to do for next season. But for now, I guess all that's really left to say is congratulations to Kilmarnock. You got to give them a lot of credit. You got to give Steve Clarke a lot of credit. Steve Clarke took over an absolute sinking ship that had just been surviving barely when he took over. And even when he took over last season, they were going down when he took over, and he turned that ship around amazingly. So despite the fact that obviously I'm really disappointed to finish behind Kilmarnock and no have Europe in our hands as the season ends, you got to give them massive credit. I think that the job Steve Clarke did was fantastic. And despite the fact that we've done a really good job against Kilmarnock this season, it's especially down at Rugby Park where we've beat them twice, their results in some other games have been fantastic. They haven't lost to Rangers in the league this season. I think they beat them both times at home, and I think they drew both times at Ibrox, and stuff like that's the difference. We can sit here and talk about all the stuff that we did that has cost us third place. A point here, a point there, whatever would have made the difference. But congratulations to Kilmarnock. I wish them all the best for Europe next season. The aim next season has got to be third place. We know that Rangers are going to have a right tilt at Celtic to stop 9 in a row. They're probably going to spend daft money, but we'll see how the summer goes. We primarily have to be concerned with no going backwards, because we went backwards this season, there's no denying it, and we've got to make sure that that doesn't become the trend. We've got to make sure that this is a really big summer for us and the start of a massive turnaround. Fourth place is by no means a disgrace, but when you counter everything this season, it's got to be seen as a disappointment. I'll be honest, if we take this season in a vacuum, if it hadn't been for knocking Rangers out of both cups, I think the fans would be absolutely furious with how this season's gone. But that's kind of held over some goodwill, and hopefully next season will be a wee bit better. But we'll wrap up just now. Like I say, I'll probably come back with a couple of videos over the next few weeks to talk about the season in general, talk about next season, all that type of stuff. But thank you for watching. Thank you to everybody who's watched this season as well. If you've enjoyed, hit the red button below. Subscriptions really help me grow the channel, obviously. Like the video as well if you enjoyed it, and if you know anybody that enjoy it, share it with them. I've been QMJ. Enjoy the close season, and I will talk to you again sometime.